Alright guys, we have Victoria back to the clinic. She had surgery long time ago and today we're going to hear from her. Hello Victoria.
Hello.
Could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes, I am Victoria. I'm from America. I've been living in Korea for quite a while now, about 3 years or so.
3 years, wow.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Okay, let's talk about the hair transplant. What made you decide to go for a hair transplant? What was the reason?
My biggest reason was it was my main insecurity. Like you can't see it like right now, but I had these big patches, I guess, of like kind of bearish skin. So whenever I would put my hair in a ponytail or things like that, I just would feel really insecure. I wouldn't really want to go outside. Like I would always wear my hair like down, like always have like my little pieces of fuzz hair here. So it was just a really huge insecurity of mine, and I actually didn't even know that there was a way to fix it. So
really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All
so
right.
I was really glad to like come upon this, to find out about this way that you could like get
Do the hair
hair
transplant.
transplant.
Was it the doctor who told you what kind of hair transplant that you have to go, or was it yourself that you did some research and then you decided to go for that?
Because of the thinness of my hair, I believe the doctor had suggested this method. He said it would be the safest and the most would bring the best results.
Okay.
So I definitely went with his method. I originally told them kind of what I wanted, my idea.
Right.
It was a bit more ambitious than what they could offer.
Okay.
But they did, try to work with me and like compensate me for like the hairline and like what I was going for.
Right,
so I was
right.
very happy with that, and we worked out like a plan together of how to get it
Amazing.
done.
So he made all the measurements of your face and then he recommended what is good for you, right?
Yes.
Did he also tell you like the reasons of your hair loss? Like did he could find find out that reason?
It wasn't an exact reason, although he did say that there could be like just many different kinds of reasons as to why, like things like genetics or things like that, because I told him that my mother also had the same kind of what is it? That same kind of shit, hairline shit.
Okay.
So yeah, there's just a lot of different things. So there wasn't like one pinpointed reason.
Oh, okay. So like more genetic. Okay, makes sense. Well, how did you make it to the root? Like how did you find us? How did that go?
When I first came to Korea, I had already been doing like other things, like in terms of like dermatology type of stuff. The original hospital that I wanted to like kind of see, they did not offer this. So they don't do it at all. They said like, I'm so sorry, we don't do that kind of thing. So I was like, well, I have to do my own research. And I really wanted to, try and get this done. So I found Seoul Medical, and I went on their website and I just sent basically like my own like question. I was like, how can I get this done? Like, do you have like any suggestions? Like, what is the first step? Like, how can I do this? And then I got a reply, and they did suggest this clinic. And then of course, I'm not just one to just be like, okay, let's go here.
Okay, of course, yeah.
I wanted to make sure that this was something that could actually be done well. It's a really big procedure. It's a costly procedure. So I did, do some research on the Root Clinic as well. I saw like many happy customers, like a lot of reviews and things like that. And they also gave me a breakdown, like a pre-breakdown of like how many hairs they could take or like things like that. So it was very well thought out and very well written. So it gave me some more like comfort to come to this clinic.
More confidence.
Yeah, more confidence. Yeah, some more confidence.
So you did you did your research.
I did.
So Seoul Medical recommended us, and then you did your research, and then you chose Root.
Yes.
Before we continue, please visit hairtransplant.com for more information.
Could you please tell us like how did the surgery day go itself? Like what kind of steps you went through, and what is the most memorable thing that you still think of on the surgery day, or something that was very uncomfortable or very unique, something like that?
Yeah. I think the most unique thing was I was awake the whole time.
Oh yeah, because we do local anesthesia.
Yeah,
right?
so it was it was local anesthesia. It was like a bit painful, but my pain tolerance is not very high. I will say that. But once the anesthesia was in, like, couldn't feel like anything, but it was very, I guess, surreal to this like kind of see or like everything going on.
Right.
But I fell asleep halfway through. Like,
oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of just because the procedure was like so long. Yeah.
The first part takes like 2.5 hours, and the second part takes like 2.5 hours. And
yeah, I was sleeping for quite a bit of it, but it went through like very well. And he would ask to, like, if you feel pain, let me know, because then they means you have to inject a little bit more.
Right.
So they were very good about that.
What about the English translators? Like, was the clinic manager was there with you throughout the process, and telling you how things are going and how long we need more to go for and everything like that?
They were there actually the whole time.
The whole time,
yeah,
right, definitely.
There was it wasn't, even if it wasn't the same person, there was a translator there the whole time. So if I did wake up or anything was uncomfortable, even just randomly, they would ask me, like, are you okay? Like, are you in any pain? Things like that, to make sure that that was okay. So yeah, they were there the whole time. So it was great. Like, I never felt like I needed someone in the room or anything like that. The translator was there.
Because, you know, it's a long surgery, and if you have somebody asking you, like, if everything is going okay, and like there's 30 minutes left for your procedure, and so you feel like more comfortable, like, okay, I have to be here for 30 more minutes and then I'm done and stuff like that. So we make sure that our team is always there, taking good care of you, and you know, make it a very good experience for all of our clients. So we're happy to hear from you that they were always there.
Yes, thank you.
Could you please tell us about the aftercare, like after the surgery day when you went home with a ballooned head, but like from the second day, was it painful on the first day when you were sleeping at night because you have a bandage at the back, and how was that experience, and how did the aftercare go for like 2 weeks, you know? Yeah.
I won't lie, it was quite painful. Like, even with the medications and things that they gave me, the first 2 nights it was a little difficult to sleep. It was like quite painful. I remember too, like, them telling me, like, it will be, you know, a bit like painful, and on like with the medication, just to take the medication, and later on you can take what is it, like a painkiller or things like that. But I just tried my best to just like stick it out. But it wasn't easy the first 2 nights. I remember that. But again, like, you have to, like, there were stitches in the back. There was like all of this, you know. It was very like rough. But they explain like everything really well when you, because there's like some later on you have to like gently start to like wash your hair. You have to use this special spray. They explained everything like really well. And even if I had a question later on, like, I remember texting in the chat, being like, so how do I use this again one more time, or like, can I do this? And you know, there was always a response. So it was very thorough, so I really appreciated that. And I think as well, you know, there's always like some like scabbing and things like that, but again, it was all normal part of the procedure, so there was nothing that was strange. I just remember the pain being like a bit more
on the first 1 or 2 days. More
than I had like ever really experienced. I was like, but you know.
Makes sense, because you already said that you have a low pain tolerance, so
but
definitely
the results, they paid off. So.
More pain, more gain. That's what we say here. Because, you know, you did FUT, which is follicular unit transplantation. We cut a piece of your skin from the backside and then stitch it. So that part is, you know, for during first week or max 2 weeks, there's pain because the stitches are there and it's a little bit uncomfortable. But on the first or second day, the pain is quite high, and the medications kind of help. But I'm glad that there was no swelling on your face, because during, like, you know, we put a lot of anesthesia here, and then if you don't lie down and put ice packs on your face, there's swelling on the face, which doesn't look good.
Yeah.
But you didn't have that, right?
Yeah, only I just had it obviously like on the sides.
On the sides,
yeah,
right.
where they did
Because they were flowing down, right?
Yeah,
right.
the needling.
Okay.
And they gave me ice packs too, so
Right,
I
yeah.
used it quite frequently.
And then you were given the right instructions how to take care of the swelling and everything, right?
I was given a lot and very thorough instructions. So.
Okay, that's good to hear, because you know, but I mean, it's, you know, if the swelling happens, you know, you have your eyes here, and the anesthesia, if it flows down here, there's a very weird kind of swelling, and it goes like 1 or 2 weeks. So we're happy that we gave you the right instructions and you followed them. We're thankful to you that you followed them and you didn't have any uncomfortable situation throughout the process. So she's happy, we're happy. You know, more pain, more gain, that's what we said, but like, you know, we try to make it as less painful as possible. And in the FUE process, it's a little bit less painful because you don't have the stitches and everything at the backside. So it's more, I would say, like, more convenient these days. But FUT is good for girls, especially females, because they have long hair. You know, the permanent scar that you have, you can cover it with the long hair, but guys go more for FUE. But I think you made the right decision and the best decision. Please tell us about your results, how satisfied you are with the results, and how happy you are. Is your confidence back to normal?
I am very, very happy with the results. In the beginning, like, again, the hair grows like pretty like slow back, and they say that it can grow like a little bit thicker actually than like your normal hair. I was so happy even just after like when the hair started falling out and like the new hair started growing in. I could already see like the difference, because like obviously that patch is no longer, it's like it's darker now, you know. But now that I actually have like hair like on both sides, I have like no worries about like wearing my hair like any shape. Like I even like start trying to try different hairstyles now, and I told my hairstylist actually a week ago, because I have a new appointment, like that I want to try like something new, because up until recently I couldn't do like what I wanted to with my hair because it hadn't grown out long enough. And before that, obviously I didn't have any hair there, so she really didn't have much to work with. So it's just really nice to see that I can do so much more. You know, I have so much more flexibility. Like,
you can pony.
I'm so happy. Yeah.
Okay. So
we love Root Clinic.
Thank you very much, Victoria. That's very, very nice of you that you actually took out a time to give us this interview, because she was very happy with the results, and she said like, I'm ready to give an interview and tell people my story, so that people get more confidence in making a decision just like herself. So thank you very much once again. And
my pleasure.
all the best with your whatever style you want to do with the hair.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.